Hi guys, Deb Acker here, back with another video. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about the biggest thing that's needed for long-term relationship success. So first and foremost, if you've been struggling in your relationships and or struggling with relationship in general, maybe being left, right? Where, constantly you find yourself either being ghosted or, things are going well and all of a sudden they're not going well. No, you are in the right place. And you're going to want to stay to the end because I'm going to be sharing a solution with you to dive deeper into this work to permanently end painful relationships for good. So for those of you guys who are new here, welcome. I'm an intuitive relationship healer and I work mainly with women to help them to heal their past, heal their relationships, and heal their life to create the relationships and life they've been desiring. So here's the thing. If you haven't had long-term relationship success, I want to invite you to look at this one thing in your relationships. And that one thing is respect. So I want you to think about right now a relationship maybe you're struggling in, right? A relationship that's maybe not working for you. It could be a love relationship. That's a really great example. And it could be another relationship. And I want you to look at, do you respect this person? And do you treat this person with respect? So let me give you one example of this. This is a kind of a random example, right? But say for instance, you're with a partner and your partner has the random, hobby of skateboarding. And say they love it, right? But every single time you go skateboard or they go skateboarding, you kind of mock it, right? You make fun of it, you criticize them, right? Obviously that's one simple example and it's a little bit silly, but the truth of the matter is anywhere you're criticizing, a lot of times we can have a paradigm around love equals criticism. So anywhere that you are criticizing in love, you are likely pushing your partner further away. And again, if the respect isn't there. And the respect goes two ways, right? It's not just, are you respecting them, but are they respecting you? So I also invite you to look at that, right? But if you aren't respecting them, right, you are likely going to push them away. Now, depending on their attachment style and how they're used to communicating this, and depending on how long you've been in the relationship, they may communicate to you that bothers you, and they may just ghost you, right? Or all of a sudden, things that you perceive things are going well and they're not. I remember years ago, I was criticizing, I don't remember what I was criticizing my partner about. This was like a decade ago now, but I was criticizing my partner on something. And then, for like 3 or 4 days, he just disappeared, right? And it was just not normal for him. And I remember having this thought kind of like something might be wrong, but then kind of dismissing that, right? And then eventually he did come back and I realized, oh my gosh, I have been super critical in relationship, right? So that's such an important piece to look at. And again, there's been studies on this, right? So long-term relationship success is like, if you don't have that respect, it is really, really hard to have a long-term relationship with someone. So I invite you to look at that. That is today's video. Now, as promised, if you are wanting to dive deeper in this work to put an end to painful relationships for good, I am so beyond excited for my upcoming Putting an End to Painful Relationships Masterclass. So in this class, we mentioned respect today, but there are many layers, and really the 3 biggest issues that keep us stuck, hurting, struggling, and repeating our relationship patterns. There are many layers to respect and many layers to self-respect. And most of the time, when we are disrespecting our partner, those layers or pieces of those layers are missing. And that is a huge part of what I'm going to be discussing in the upcoming masterclass. So I invite you to join me. There are details below. And until next time, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you in the class and I'll look forward to seeing you here as well.